Welcome, everybody, to this new game, Elden Ring Nightraign. We're going to be going through this game, and it's going to be very, very crazy. Now, I've set up this stream as a little play along and a walkthrough for everybody to enjoy. We're going to be going through the whole game, experience it in its totality. We're going to be searching through each dungeon, defeating each boss together, and as being my first playthrough, we're going to experience it together. It's going to be a fun ride for us, and just something that we can experience together going through this game. If you haven't picked up this game yet, I highly agree for you to go ahead and do it, because what it's set as is an MMO right now, being Elden Ring, probably one of the best games ever made. So the multiplayer aspects of this game are intriguingly addictive to a point where it's unlike any other multiplayer gaming experience, and they've made a game solely based around a multiplayer experience, probably not PvP, but mostly the PvE experience, and they want to encapsulate that into a game. So we're going to be going through this game together, relaxing and sitting down, get whatever you need, get ready, get comfortable, and get going. I'm going to set up an intro for this playthrough right now to give you the ground basis of what I went through about Elden Ring Nightraign, the troubles that Bandai Namco put me through. It's a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna set it up right now as an intro. I'm gonna start talking when the music plays. There you go, inviting music for everyone to enjoy. It's a little remix and a twist of the original music that was in Elden Ring, and it's very choiric and it's got a good taste. So I'd like to, before I get into a new game, I'd like to set up a little bit of an intro about my experience with Elden Ring Nightraign. I pre-ordered the collector's edition of Elden Ring Nightraign, and I had pre-ordered it weeks in advance before the release date. And when this game dropped, I had my package delayed, and I ended up getting the Steam key version of the collector's edition, and they wouldn't email me the key for the game. They only emailed me a key for a gesture to the pre-order gesture to be used. And when I went that, I think it's Let It Rain, that gesture, I went through my emails to try and find to see if I could have a pre-download link so I could set it up before it released, because the game was meant to release on Friday, 30th of May, and I was left in the water with no updates or nothing, and my game was delayed, and it's coming next week. Well, lucky for me, Bandai Namco swooped in and resolved the matter pretty promptly. A little bit late though, they gave me the game a day later through an email. Just the base version of the game. They gave me a key to unlock, not the deluxe edition, but I'm waiting for my deluxe edition still in the mail. They've given me a base version of the game, which I'm very happy I got that email, but still, I think having the key as a physical slip in the thing is a thing that really annoyed me to begin with. But you know, as they say, it's a collector's edition. You gotta have something to collect, so that's on that end. But it's very very frustrating. I got really angry that day when I found out that I got an email for a key, and it was for a gesture, but it had Elden Ring Nightraign tagged along the lines of that email. So I thought, oh, okay, the gesture with the game itself. So I go into Steam to try and unlock the key for the game, and it says, it came up with a prompt saying you don't own the rights to unlock this. And I said, wait a minute, is my key faulty? Is my key not working? What's going on? So I had to look at what the actual key was, and in fine print, it was just a key for a gesture that I got 2 days before release, which did not really make sense to me that they'll give me a gesture before they gave me the game. I think the gesture should have came in the box, and they should have emailed me the actual game as a key for a pre-download. Well, lo and behold, lucky for me, the game's only 30 gigs, and when I first saw that the game's so small, it would probably take like half an hour to download. I was thinking like a 100 gig game. I'm thinking, man, I gotta pre-download this the day before so I can get it playing on D-Day. Like they really want us to play on D-Day, so lucky. All praise the Bandai Namco team. They reached out to all the delayed orders, and they've promptly handed us the base key for the game. So I've got 2 copies of Night Rain right now, which is pretty cool, pretty interesting. The basis of this stream is solely not to be going through the game, like blitzing it, rushing it. We're gonna take a little bit of time to have a look at what's going on here. So we've got, I don't need controller vibration on, and ultimately we're just gonna relax. Sorry if I'm sniffling, I feel a bit sick. And camera options, yeah, no, they really can't go wrong with the default settings in the game. Cross region play, yeah, need that. I live in Australia, and I don't think the AU servers are the best. Oh, so L1 guard. I'm using a DS4 DualShock 4 controller at the moment. Got our mouse settings. Screen. Yep. Auto detect the best. Oh, I trust this. Auto detect. Welcome to the online multiplayer world of Elden Ring Nightrain. This game allows you to connect online to experience a co-op multiplayer experience. In order to play online, your console must be connected to the internet. Requested when attempting to connect, you are required to have an online subscription for the console. Depending on your network environment, matchmaking may not work properly. Please check the online software manual for details on troubleshooting. Behavior during online multiplayer. When playing in online multiplayer with others, please keep the following in mind. Do not use data that has been illegally modified. Do not use the in-game functions in a manner other than what they were originally intended for. No intentional disconnection during... Oh, dude. Yeah. People that disconnect, or if they're losing, do not say or do anything that makes other players uncomfortable, is offensive or public order morals, or violates the law. Do not use character names or other names that may offend others. Do not use your own or other people's private information. They've made that one word. This might be a typo. Looks like a double space. In public spaces, it can be seen. Be seen is one word, but they'll be fixing a patch. Or I wonder how long these typos will stay here for. By a large number of players, such as names, messages, you've been subjected to unpleasant behavior. Please report it via the support website. After receiving a report, we'll examine the content and take actions according on case-by-case basis. In the report of offense, behavior, or repeat or disruptive behavior, we may suspend the service, warn or quarantine the designated account, suspend, login, or delete. Now, if you got a good character, that's not going to be happy for you. Please play with respect, awareness of others, and abide by the online service terms of use. Penalties for cheating. If any unauthorized tampering with the game is detected, penalty will be imposed. Tampering includes data modifications such as unauthorized enchantment, enhancements of parameters, or unauthorized acquisition of runes and merc. So eBay sales, basically, like free runes and things like that, where people join your game and just drop fucking ungodly amounts of runes, and altering game behavior, etc. Such actions in violation of the online service terms of use. Please note that due to security reasons, we are unable to disclose details such as policy violations, criteria, and the fixed period of time before the warning is lifted. Report inquiries. If you have any questions about the product, please contact our user support page. Game information, game updates, maintenance information, and other that are posted on the following, or on their X account, at Elden Ring. That's interesting. Just delving back to the story of what I was going through before. What I'll be doing right now is I'll be checking my live stream to see if everything's looking good. That's interesting. Just delving back to yeah, everything's looking good. I'm getting a lot of issues with my controller, Unknown USB. That's panicking. My controller is screwing up. Right now is I'll be checking. Yeah, so we're gravy. We're looking good. We're looking good, ready to go. Got an unknown power surge from my controller. Now my controller has hit itself, which I can't use. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. These things count. We're going keyboard and mouse. That's a little bit disappointing. A lot of disappointments come so far. We trot along. Take me down. Not gonna take any of us down. Not even you. You come through adversary, we're bigger than that. Believe me. Got this. Player name. What should my player name be? I'm just gonna, for 1 second, I'm gonna keep the stream running, but I'm gonna restart Steam. See if I can get this controller working. In the meantime, it was all working before, it was working really good, but apologies for the delay. But I hope this build back better. Gonna go into big picture mode. Hopefully that'll help. You have no power for my. Nothing's going on. Go Bluetooth. Gonna go Bluetooth. Yeah, I'm so sorry about this guy. So uncalled right now. Like 3 or 5 years now. Press start broadcasting. Added to power surge. USB power surge through the bus and troubleshoot this Bluetooth. When we're adding device. just laugh right now. Just laugh that this happened. Maybe I can just show you my display. Maybe I shouldn't, just for privacy reasons, I shouldn't show the display. How intriguing. Notice. Set up the intro so perfectly, and then I delete broadcast. Huh. The Bluetooth's not working as well. Fancy that. How are we gonna do this? Oh, dude, DS4. DS4. Putting in DS. Recognize. Message about a power surge from my controller. Can't accept. Hope troubleshooting seems alright. Well, I'll just label this as an intro, and we'll get into it very shortly when I get this sorted. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Me just sort out my technical difficulties, and I'll be right with you very short. Start in part 2, please.